Yeah, I've known him for a long time, and Josh is someone who's not afraid to speak his mind. He's not afraid to sort of say the hard things that a lot of people don't want to say about the industry, because it is a challenging one. He also is someone who is always looking to find solutions and create different ways to get better meat to the masses. So I feel that he is an absolutely a leader in the field. I think what surprises me most that consumers don't understand is the true cost of meat. And when I say that, I mean dollars, and I also mean like health and environmental impact. And so, the argument comes up that these food movements tend to be elitist because the food that is being sold is, financially prohibitive to small families, working families, low-income families. And while that is true, and I completely understand the logistics of that, in that I will say that I couldn't afford to shop all the time at a butcher shop, even like the one that I own. But what I think people don't understand is that there is a cost here that is not clear to us, and in fact what we should do is probably eat a lot less meat and eat a lot better meat, and try to just educate ourselves about the industry itself. Factory farming, government subsidies in feed. I mean, it's unfortunate that we kind of believe that meat is supposed to be this cheap thing that we can eat for every meal. And that's not the reality of the situation. And I think people are starting to figure that out through health, repercussions, and also through the impact that it's having on the environment. What I was really excited about was his meat vending machines, and I know that's what he's getting a lot of attention about, and that's something that I also thought of several years ago before I even knew that he was planning on doing this. So when I found out that he was, I was really excited to hear about it and learn about it, because you are looking at a situation where the cost of the meat that is better for you is twice what, commodity meat costs, maybe even more. And so how do you keep the price down? I just think it's brilliant to sort of create a situation where there's less overhead, less labor, and that really can help lower the cost, if you're not paying for the employees to stand there and cut the meat for you. I was always really have been fascinated with Japanese culture and their use of vending machines, and they do a lot of really fun, goofy stuff with vending machines. But I thought to myself, I own this butcher shop in San Francisco where I have high rent, high labor, a lot of challenges just in running a small business in and of itself. What would that look like if I was able to put a vending machine in Berkeley or, Burlingame or any town, within 60 miles of here that we could drive meat to and fill up? That sounds pretty cool. Now, I didn't take that idea and sort of figure out what the permitting requirements were, all of that, which Josh did, which is great, because at this point, he's going to be able to build a model that he will share with other butchers, and that's the nice thing about the Butchers Guild, is that is one place where we can share the information with other butchers, because butchers come together to find information there. And so Josh is the type of guy who is not proprietary about his ideas. He really believes that a high tide raises all boats, and so to him, I don't think he feels threatened by sharing any information that he has, because he understands that, when an industry elevates, it's helpful to everybody. It's not as though people are taking something from you by using your idea. So that's something I really like about him, and that's something I really believe in too, which is why we started the Butchers Guild.